going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, the Giant here. In today's video, we're going to talk about some stuff that has to change in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022. And we are currently 17 days away, and there are a few things that are like just game-killing things in this game that have to change within when the actual game releases. And one of the biggest issues a lot of people are having is squad spawns. The spawning system is absolutely horrible, and it really sucks because it ruins the flow of the game. Now I currently do not really, I really don't care about the minimap, to be honest with you guys. I really don't use it that much anymore, just to see where my teammates are. I really don't like chase red dots. The only time I chase red dots is pretty much when there is a UAV up. That gives me a general location when it comes to having like people knowing where people are. And especially if you get a UAV early game, the fact that you don't have ghosts, like, as the ghost is an ultimate perk, we're going to get into that discussion, but basically you just run around and you get free kills essentially because nobody has ghosts during that time. And I know they sped up how fast you get your ultimate perk, which, you know, ghost is in there, but it just feels like really gimmicky. Like, just let us get it like after like 3 kills or something, you know what I mean? And just like have it reset or something like that. I wouldn't care. But basically the spawns, like the way the map works, the maps are definitely an upgrade from MW 2019, and I really do enjoy these maps. They're not like super campy. They're really good maps in my opinion, some of the best in the Call of Duty franchise. I can't think of one map that I thought that was inherently like bad after playing it over and over for the time that the beta was out. But squad spawns, the spawning system, like, you really don't have a clue where people are spawning. In older Call of Duties, you had like a general idea because, okay, my teammates are on this side of the map, the enemies are on the other side of the map. And I don't know why they keep including like the squad spawn like systems, like I guess to throw off good players so like you can read the map. And we're going to be getting into if I think this Call of Duty is going to be like the best selling Call of Duty in a little bit, like later towards the video. But squad spawns definitely is a big issue for me. And I know it's a big issue for the majority of the community, especially for the pro scene. And you just, it takes away the predictability of like knowing where your enemies are without like a UAV up, you know? And I think that that's something that definitely needs to change. I don't know how they're going to change it, but let's just say like most of my teammates are on one side of the map and most of the enemies are on the other side of the map. If I kill them and they have an enemy, like, I say I kill like one of the enemy players, right? And they have another enemy player that's like back in our spawn somewhere. That team, like that, there's a good chance that the guy that I just killed is going to spawn like in the back, like by that other teammate, right? Just like a random spawn somewhere. And I know kind of why they did it, like spawn trapping and all that. I personally think that like in game modes like TDM, you really don't need that because you really can't spawn trap in TDM. Let's be honest, nobody does that. They only do it in like domination or stuff like that, which I feel like in domination is not that big of an issue. Yeah, you should be spawning where like towards a flag, like, you know, where you, if you capture all 3 flags, right, then I think like squad spawns could come in handy. But you know, it takes away the predictability. So squad spawns, in my personal opinion, should be taken away. This like definitely does have to change. And if that is changed, I feel like we're in like a really good gear. Netcode is another thing that has to be ironed out and fixed. So I'm sorry, but the netcode in the PS4 and PS5 like beta when it was exclusive was perfect. It was good. But as soon as it opened up to all players, the netcode just went downhill, man. It just felt horrible. You weren't winning gunfights that you should be winning. You'd be around a corner and that lag comp would catch up on you and you just get, you know, shot behind when you're already behind cover on your screen, but on the enemy screen, they're not behind cover. It's just something that needs to be addressed and fixed. And let's be honest, we're in the year 2022. Everybody pretty much has decent internet. And I feel like the servers, I know it's going to cost a lot, but like, why don't we get 120 tick server, you know? Like, just have it to where like the servers are nice and crisp. It's our arcade shooter. Like, just have it nice and crisp, man. That's all we really want. A nice, crisp experience. What the enemy sees is what I see. What I see is what the enemy sees. That's plain and simple. Up the tick rate. Make it 75. A 75 tick rate, right? Instead of like 60. Make it 100. Yeah, meet me halfway. Make it 80. I don't know. The tick rate has to be up higher, especially like in a competitive setting, because it really does suck to get shot around the corner. If they fix those things, like the super bullets and all that, I feel like this Call of Duty will be the best selling Call of Duty of all time. Basically just because it's MW 2019 was one of the best selling Call of Duty games of all time, and basically the squad spawns, you know, that killed it. Basically the maps, it was really noob friendly, and this Call of Duty is really noob friendly. And let's be honest, recoil in Call of Duty, I mean, there's no recoil. It's really a simple game to get on, play. It's easy to master, and there really is no skill gap. Anybody can pick up and do well whatever play style they want. And obviously the casuals, they like to camp, they like to patrol an area, they like their sentinel gameplay. So I feel like this Call of Duty will be one of the best selling Call of Duties of all time, and it will be probably one of the most popular. That's just my prediction. I could be wrong, but hey, we'll have to see what it's like after the monetization, like after post-launch monetization and like everything that they do with that. So guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you think. What are some things that they definitely need to change? Personally, I'm not a big fan of the new perk system, and I'm not a fan of squad spawns, and I'm not a fan of the fast time to kill, but I feel like that can be ironed out in our easy fixes. I'm not asking for too much. Also, this game is really easy to aim in, whether you're on mouse and keyboard or if you're on controller. My personal opinion is that, well, aim assist is strong, but you know what, whatever. It's really easy to flick and get kills in this game on mouse and keyboard. It's just frustrating to get killed by somebody where you know that they don't have to put in half the work to aim as you do. That's my personal opinion, but guys, let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Always remember, stay blessed, stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.